ในรายการคนทำเมืองรายการนี้ท่านจะได้ฟังการบรรยายสำคัญเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเนื่องในโอกาสที่เครือข่ายจิตอาสาเพื่อสังคมร่วมกับสมาคมศิษย์เก่าสถาบันเพื่อการสร้างชาติในการที่ไปทัศนศึกษาดูงานที่จีนตลอดวันที่ 20 ถึง 24 ตุลาคมที่ผ่านมาแล้วเราได้จัดการบรรยายขึ้นในวันจันทร์ที่ 21 ที่โรงแรมลองเวย์โฮเทลในเช้าวันนั้นระหว่างเวลา 9 โมงถึง 10 โมงตลอดเวลา 1 ชั่วโมงเป็นภาษาอังกฤษท่านศาสตราจารย์ฉูเจิ้นหมิงอุปนายกสมาคมนักเรียนอาเซียนตะวันออกเฉียงใต้แห่งยูนานท่านได้ถ่ายทอดความรู้และประสบการณ์ของท่านในหัวข้อการบรรยายความคืบหน้า1แถบ1เส้นทางและการเรียนรู้ของประเทศจีนในประเทศไทยตลอดเวลา1ชั่วโมงจึงเป็นนัยสำคัญมากแล้วท่านที่สนใจก็กรุณาติดตามได้เลยนะครับหวังว่าท่านจะได้รับความกระจ่างชัดและจะเข้าถึงเป้าหมายความต้องการของ Belt and Road Initiative หรือจะเรียกเป็น1แถบ1เส้นทางหรือจะสะท้อนถึงเขามองประเทศไทยอย่างไรมองอาเซียนอย่างไรเราจะได้วางบทบาทของเราถูกผมว่าเป็นการบรรยายที่น่าสนใจอย่างยิ่งครับเชิญติดตามรับฟังได้ครับรับชมได้ครับ
Though I often go to Thailand, but ภาษาไทยไม่ได้ Very sorry. Many years ago, I did research in Thammasat University. At that time, in Institute of East Asian Studies. After that, I did research in Mahavidyalaya Phula in Azamtian. Azamtian 提到为 invited me in Chinese. Why? Because I will introduce Thailand to Chinese people. Yeah. After that, I learned another book published in Hong Kong City University about Thailand. That book introduced Thailand to Hong Kong, to Taiwan people. After that, I learned many papers about the China-Thai relationship. So I feel Thailand. To me, I like Thailand. So 2 years ago, I was invited to Thammasat University to give them teaching a term because they have the PD Paranyom Institute. So I gave them 1 year, 2 years ago in Thammasat University. So I think today I will, according to your suggestion, I will introduce the new situation about one bed and one room. Yeah. Now, let me report to you. About Your Excellency King, Your Excellency Amnui, Your Excellency Taiwan, and respected my old friend, Priyansa. Yeah. I know him many years ago. He's a very have the voice, the widest, many information. Not everything maybe in the world, not only China, but in the world. So I very admire that professor. Today I will introduce about the new situation, the new progress of the one bed and one room. Because maybe you know, in Thailand, maybe every year I have opportunity to go to Thailand. I find in Thailand, especially Bangkok, there are many symposiums and the forum about the one bed and one room. And I also give them report in Thammasat University and how to say 7 Bazar-Tipo Institute. Bazar-Tipo Institute. Yeah. I will give them report about one bed and one room. And over there, I give them report about the China and the East Asian relationship, including Southeast Asia. So I know in Thai, especially Bangkok area, many people, they all know one bed and one road. So in the past situation, I don't detail report. I hope to introduce some new situation and some new progress to you. It has been near 6 years since President Xi Jinping put forward the One Belt and One Road initiative. This year, will be near 6 years. The initiative has made new progress, which reflected in the following aspects. 1. The concept of One Belt and One Road is widely recognized by the international community. The One Belt and One Road initiative is written in important documents of international organizations, including UN, G20, APEC, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and so on. They all write in this concept. China now, up to this year, China has signed 173 cooperation documents with 125 countries and 29 international organizations in the context of the One Belt and One Road up to April this year. The first Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation was held in Beijing in May 2007 with the theme of the strengthening international cooperation, jointly building the One Belt and One Road, and achieving win-win development. This is the subject. Heads of state and government from 29 countries and over 1,500 representatives from over 130 countries and 70 international organizations attended the meeting, resulted in 76 major items and more than 270 special outcomes, which implemented in April in this year. In this year, in April, the second Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation, with the aim of jointly building One Belt and One Road and creating a better future, was held in Beijing. Heads of state and government of 73 countries and other leaders attending the round table, and near 5,000 foreign guests from more than 150 countries and 90 international organizations attended the BBS. The conference resulted in 283 cards in 6 catalogs. This is in this year. And another progress is ideas become reality. Significant practical results have been achieved since the initiative was launched in 2013. China's trade in goods with countries along the One Belt and One Road exceeded $6 trillion, with an average annual growth rate of 4% from 2003 to 2018. Another, Chinese enterprises direct investment in countries along the Belt and Road exceeded $90 billion, with an average annual growth rate of 5.2%. Among them, Chinese enterprises have built a number of overseas economic and trade cooperation zones in countries along the One Belt and One Road, with a cumulative investment of more than 30 billion, which has become an important platform for local economic growth and industry agglomeration, and brought about employment of near 300,000 people in host country from 2000 to 2018. Some projects are going well, such as steady progress has been made in China-Laos Railway, maybe you know. China-Thailand Railway, not maybe you know details. Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway is going well. Hungary, Serbia, in Europe, railway. Construction of Gwadar port in Pakistan, Hambantota port, Sri Lanka, Syracuse port, Greece, and Cardiff port, Abu Dhabi, is progressing smoothly. Another China-European free train has run 1.4 trains and has acceded to 50 cities in 15 countries in Europe and Middle East. Over the past 5 years, 1,239 new international routes have been added between China and the countries along the road. By the end of last year, China's export credit insurance companies had insured more than $600 billion in countries along the road. China has invested $40 billion to set up a circular fund to provide financial support for infrastructure, resource development, industrial and financial cooperation, and other projects related to connectivity in countries along the Belt and Road. And here I hope to say some China give the ASEAN fund and the Silk Road. In Thailand, there are many type of enterprises. In fact, you can apply for this fund. So you can go to the embassy in Bangkok, ask them if you the form, so you can fill, you can apply for this. It is the $40 billion. This is China government supply for other countries. But I know some Thai friends, they don't understand this issue. So you can go to in Bangkok, China's embassy, ask them, give you detail about this. Yeah. And in December 2005, the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, AIIB, the first multilateral financial institution initiated by China, was formally established. It focused on supporting infrastructure development and promoting connectivity and economic international in Asia. Currently, the AIIB have 100 members, including Thailand. Three is about that there are some new concepts and ideas and new challenges to introduce this problem. On the basis of the existing, promoting high quality development of the One Belt and One Road construction. This is a new concept. It's about promote high quality development of the One Belt and One Road. This slogan in the past note. See, this year, China government put forward. In the future, not only construction, we must reason and promote high quality development. So this is a new concept about One Belt and One Road. Another, the initiative is no longer limited to countries along the One Belt and One Road. All countries can participate in it. Not only around this world. So from European, from other Africa, they can join them. And the President Xi Jinping in Russia said, this is not force you participate. If you are willing to participate, you can participate in. If you are not willing, you cannot join them. Xi Jinping said in Russia to say this. This is not force other country, force your country must join them. This is you can say another. The key of the building one belt and one road is connectivity. So in this the second forum, Xi Jinping and the Chinese government officials said, in the future, connectivity still is one belt and one road key. So I think, according to my wrote a paper about in China, one belt and one road with Thai, EEC, how to combine this in China. We are researching this issue because Thai government and some from Premier Bayu and Song Ki, when they visited China, they often put forward this issue. So in China and in Thailand, I also put forward this issue. If Thai government or Thai enterprises, you must put forward what project you need or you hope to China join you EEC. You can, if you have not detailed plan, China government and China research don't understand how to join EEC. So in Thailand and in other places, often I hear China and Thailand must combine one bed, one road with EEC. So I often said in Thai, you must put for detailed project. At the time, China government, they can consider it. If you have no detailed plan, often said you must invest what project we must investment. Yeah. In China, this is enterprise action. So government don't understand how to investment in. So that's I think when you go back, you can tell the government you must put some detailed plan. So give Chinese government. And another to stress the synergy between the one belt and the one road initiative and the development and the cooperation plans and the development strategies of the United Nations, ASEAN, the African Union, the European Union, the Eurasia Economic Union, and other international and regional organizations. So we have to combine China plan and other countries, including Thailand and ASEAN countries and others together. And now we have new challenges to adjust the project according to the actual situation. In the past, maybe some plan, but now cannot implement. So we must change this action. For example, when the Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar economic corridor, this plan have put forward many years, but up to now, no advanced put forward. So how to, according to this situation, China now consider now the full advance in the short term push for the construction of the China economic corridor. If Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar, this plan cannot continue, the China chance. So we will build the China-Myanmar economic corridor. And the China-Bangladesh economic cooperation park firstly. So in the future, when the condition is better, so Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar, we continue to put forward. But now, India have some have difficulties. So we can change our concept, can change our ideas. So I have said China, Myanmar, we can say economic corridor. And 2 years, months, I heard from a Thai friend told me, in China, maybe some businessmen, in Myanmar, Dakili, they said some the park, so China, they help China, Myanmar, Thailand, 3 countries together, the contribution, the top province, this area. I think maybe it's in future we can consider how to 3 countries together join. And recently China put forward a slogan, and this is the 3-party market. So at first, in the Huaqiao University in Xiamen, I put forward recently China government and the Japanese government, we have the joint consideration. China and Japan jointly go to Thailand, open the 30-party to Thailand as the third market. So this plan, China and the Japan government now is considering this issue. So maybe in the future, China and Japan is not conflicting in Japan. Maybe we joint investment in Thailand. So this is a new situation. You can worthy consider this issue. China will further expand opening up, such as we will establish the number of new pilot free trade zones. We will further reduce tariff levels and import more high quality products. Why? In the past, maybe China from other countries import some products, the quality is not good. According to now, Chinese people, their life level is gradually high. So their need is not general products. They hope to high quality products. Yeah. So maybe Thai enterprises, when you in the future, you hope to the open Chinese market, must attention this issue, must high quality products. And now China will invite 10,000 representatives of political parties, think tanks, non-government organizations from countries which join the building of Belt and Road to visit China. 10,000 representatives in the next 5 years. And another, we will actively implement innovative personnel exchange programs. According to this program, and China support 5,000 Chinese and foreign innovative personnel to conduct exchange, training, and cooperative research in the next 5 years. 5,000. This is Chinese government put forward 5. So this is you can mention. I mentioned to this is useful. You can consider this is new situation. So now I give you some new idea, some new situation. Because I have many new challenges, I have no time. So I hope to introduce another part about you put about China, how to understand the perception of Thailand. Maybe the Thai people is very concerned this issue. Because why China's understanding and the perception of Thailand. This issue is concerned about you in the future, how to cooperation with China. So I think this is a very important issue. You ask me to give them some answer. So according to this issue, I think this is an interesting and a complex problem. And China understanding and perception of Thailand. Yes, why I say it is a very interesting and a complex problem. Because so far, there has been no any polling agency published survey on this issue. Maybe in China, maybe we have no this polling organization. So we cannot according to statistics say Chinese people how to conceive Thailand. No statistics. So, but can only by reading, according to me, by reading materials and listening to others to analysis this issue. So it is for reference only, my opinion, and I read many materials about this issue. But first, we must know three issues about this. One is channel. This means way. We Chinese to know and learn about Thailand. Another is different groups. They how to understanding the knowledge of Thailand. This is the two. The three is times, because people have different understanding in different times. For me, when in 1995 in Tamasa University and Chula University, at that time in Lansing campus, only one Chinese people, no other. So many scholars they got me as a Japanese because I can speak Japanese. So they often send me, arigato in Japanese. I said, no, I'm Jin, not Japanese. But not many Chinese people, many students in Thailand. So situation different. In the old person and the younger generation in Thailand is different. I will say is one. So I said we three how to know Thailand. I have three channels. One is information related by the various material. For example, newspaper, TV, and the internet, the digital television, the radio at home and about. This is one. Chinese people how to understand and know Thailand. This media, especially we call new media, from TV, digital television, the radio, and we call new media. Is very, but not newspaper. Only some people read. Many people we can, and other in media. This is one. And another, listen to introduction from others who have been to Thailand, officials, businessmen, scholars, students studying in Thailand, employees of China's enterprises. This is listen to they introduce Thailand. They say Thailand hot. From this, from officials, businessmen, scholars, students in study Thailand, and employee and so on. All Thai people, all kind of visitors to China. For example, when you go to Thailand, we can from you know some Thai situation from you. This is. And another is one's experience in Thailand. Now there are many Chinese people, they have been to Thailand. For last year, China is many people visit to Thailand. So when you go to China everywhere, you can hear who they say, I have been to Thailand, what I place, Thai people how to say. So they often say many things to Chinese people too. So this, I think that is very good. In the past, only our scholars introduce them, but now they can show, they can see what Thai icon something. So I think its change is very good. This is a way and how to know Thailand. And now China's understanding and the perception of Thailand. I said maybe have some level. One is at the government levels. I think from the country's relationship, this is very important. So the Chinese government, especially Chinese leaders, how to understand Thailand. This is very important. If they how to understand Thailand, maybe they made policy to Thailand. So I think you must know first, our government leaders how to see, how to think about Thailand. So I, from many speeches or leaders, I collect some key words. For example, from Deng Xiaoping from President Xi Jinping, China's leader insist on this point of view. What point of view? Deng Xiaoping and other leaders, they say, China and Thailand are examples of good neighborly friendship and mutual beneficial cooperation in countries with different social systems. This word is often said from Chinese leader, from Deng Xiaoping to now President Xi Jinping. They often say, and China and Thailand is very, very good. Their relationship is a good example of good neighbor friendship, the mutual benefit cooperation in countries with different social systems. This is often said from them. Another, for example, the President Jiang Zemin, he said, the Chinese government attaches great importance to China-Thailand relations and regard Thailand as one of China's most important cooperation partner in the region. This is very important. From Jiang Zemin, they said, especially they said, China regards Thailand as one of China's most important cooperation partner in the world. This is very important. Another Li Peng, the daytime premier, Li Peng said, every government all adhere to friend policy toward China. He said, China's every government will all adhere to friend policy to Thailand. This is China's to Thailand policy. Another Premier Zhu Rongji, he also said, China and Thailand enjoying strong economic complementarity and great cooperation potential. So, Zhu Rongji, as a Premier during their time, he often put forward some enterprises investment in Thailand. Zhu Rongji. Hu Jintao, President Hu Jintao said, the people of China and Thailand are both friends and brothers. So in China, we often said, Jin, Thai, Pinong Gan. This slogan, I only know that China and the Thai people are one family. The President Xi Jinping said, I believe that China and Thailand will always be good neighbors. So he said, China will always be good neighbors, good partners, good friends, and good relatives, living in harmony and sharing will and work. Xi Jinping, this word is very important. Now it's all very famous leader. He said, China and Thailand will always be good friends, good partners, good neighbors, good relatives, living in harmony and sharing will and work. He also said, I have personally felt that China-Thailand is one family, is deeply rooted in the heart of the two peoples. At their time, when Xi Jinping is vice president in 2005, visited Thailand. Maybe in the future he will visit Thailand. This is a government, especially leaders, they how to consider Thailand. And at the academic level is very important. Why? Because they often write in television, in radio, introduce Thailand or other countries. Their consideration and their point may reflect in the Chinese people. So I think at the academic level is very important. I collect some scholars' opinion. Their opinion about mainly is as follows. They say, this is not only one, or many scholars have said, I collected their main opinion. They say, Thailand is a country with a long history. They consider. The democratic revolution of Thailand appeared very early. maybe from 1932, they say democratic revolution of Thailand appeared very early, but so far the democratic politics is not perfect. This is from point. This is from political point. Say, yeah, including me, including another. More than a decade of political turmoil in Thailand has affected the development of economy because it often success is not stable, so affected the development of economy. Thailand is rich natural resources and has great development potential. But Thailand's economy is heavily dependent on the outside world. Well, this is maybe you can say they maybe too rely on other country and the international market. This is another point. 3. Imbalance between urban and rural development is prominent. They said in some paper said imbalance, not imbalance between urban and rural development is prominent. China has same. But no, the gap is not expanded, narrow. But in Thailand, still. The gap between, they say, the gap between the rich and the poor is large in Thailand. There is many Chinese visitors, tourists, they go to Bangkok and other places, they say, wow, rich and poor is big gap. Rural poverty alleviation still has a long way to go. You must how to narrow the gap. This is they said has a long way to go. So you must make effort to this issue. Another point is Thailand, with its relatively sound infrastructure and abundant resources. So Thailand is a place worth investing in because it compare other countries, compare Southeast Asian countries. Thailand have the better infrastructure compared to other countries. So many Chinese enterprises and scholars, they said Thailand is a place worth investing in. They say in Chinese enterprises, you can go to Thailand investment. This is good place. This means. Another, Thailand traditional culture is rich and colorful. This not only scholars, many Chinese people visited to Thai, many people. They said, wow, this is very good. Thai traditional culture is rich and colorful. So, so they said, is a valuable resource. This is a traditional culture is a valuable resource of Thailand. This is a very important resource in Thailand. So, but traditional culture should also be developed in the new area because many young generation they're not like this traditional culture. So how to maintain it, keep this traditional culture is very important, according to Chinese scholars say. Another is Thai society is deeply influenced by Buddhism. Thai people are inclusive, friendly, and easy to get along with. This is very good because they say Thai people are inclusive. This is we are not inclusive. This is true. And friendly, Thai people friendly, and easy to get along with. So maybe I have the same fate because 7 years ago I did research in Japan. I have many Japanese friends, but compare Japanese friend and a Thai friend is different. It's different. Yeah. So I think not is in the pot have a word. Not because I think maybe Thai people we hard we can exchange, but with Japanese they only say half hot, half hot, not the whole hot with like Thai people. This is my fear. This is my fear. Because maybe I often go to Thailand. I like Thailand. Maybe another one. In Shooter, the academic community can understand in Thailand objectively. Generally speaking, academic they can objectively understand Thai. And another is at the public levels. They how to think Thailand. I said that because the age is different, so they have a different understanding. But the common view of all age groups same. From older and younger generation, they feel one, Thai people are polite. This is true. From older people, Chinese older people, and younger generation, they will say Thai people they are polite. I think this is very good. And another, Thailand has more delicious food, and the seafood is cheaper than China. They often say this is public. They say have many delicious food, especially seafood cheaper in China. This is one. Another, the tariff condition of Bangkok is good. Travel is convenient. Well, this is very good. This to Thai, especially Bangkok. They say traffic condition is very good. So the travel is convenient in Bangkok area. This is good. But they have said some negative view. What? This is the more dragon ethics in Thailand. They say maybe this is. They say there's so many people, especially younger. Yeah, they was the drug, and what 是摇头丸？是这摇头丸怎么说？一个毒品的名字。yeah, maybe they said something Thai younger. They often say they drug. Oh yeah. So they will often say that some younger lady why stare the street and they show front. This is and another they say the Thai transsexual people are unacceptable. In Thailand, in the past, Tiffany maybe have some. So Chinese people say that they cannot accept this because the transsexual people, Chinese people, they kind of from the feeling cannot accept this people. This is the issue. Some they have said some taxi driver have committed fraud. They say in Bangkok area, taxi driver, some taxi driver have committed fraud, cheating. This is. Some younger generation born in 1990s. Some younger Chinese born in 1990s, they say Thailand is behind in science and technology. They are lack of attitude to learn from others because this Chinese young generation we will not agree their opinion because when they was born, China is very developed this area. They don't understand in the past China how to go to today. They don't understand in the past Thailand to today how to change. They don't understand. So that when I was their growth in China is very rich. So when they say other countries, not only Thailand, this country is not good, this country is not good. because I said this young generation was born 1990s. Their attitude is not comprehensive Chinese people, but because these people are many more, so we must mention their opinion. So this is according to my opinion. In the 90s, when I was there in Toronto University, I stayed near Mamong Kong, this area. And so every supper, so I will go to Mamong Kong, see this when you use computer, train some patterns in computer. At that time, I think Thai computer technology is very high because 1990s at that time China has popular about computer, but today it is internet. So we must, from a history point, see in the past and now. You cannot say every country everything is not bad, not behind, because China is saying 1990 at the day China compared Thailand. Our salary is level 90. Thailand many things is very good, very high. But in turn, China now salary is very higher. Very condition is changed. We must from historic point see this development. So I think this is I give the three catalogs say how to Chinese people how to understand Thailand. Because the time have many things I can say, but because I have no time, so I think I today only introduce briefly to you, especially you hope you know. When you visit China from Yunnan province, I heard you will go to Dali, you will go to Lijiang. There is very beautiful place. Yeah. But from the construction, from development is not like Kunming, I can compare. But when you go to Dali and when you go to Lijiang, you can see, maybe from especially Dali, when you're in China in the Yuan dynasty, maybe 13th century, you can, when you go to Dali, you can stand the river side. You can see there's a very big, at the time, Kublai Khan, from Mongolia, Kublai Khan, occupied Dali. You can see that at that time, all the ancient people, they can find that Dali is a very good place. So you can, all the ancient people, they have a wisdom. Why they can find Dali in this area at the 13th century? Very big land, very rich in resources. Kublai Khan occupied in Dali at that time. So I think you go to Dali, you can review history, how to develop. But when you go to Lijiang, this is another place, different in Dali. So from Dali, I hope to say a few words. In the past, in the Thai history books said, Thai people from Nanzhao, Dali, and then from Nanzhou moved to Thailand. But when you go to Dali, you can find this is not fact. Why? Dali people by nationality is not Han, not like Han. By nationality, they belief is not the Buddhism. There is the local religions. It's not like the Maha Thai Buddhism. It's different. Their language is how different in Thai language. Their language is Yi nationality, not like Thai. But in Yunnan province, we have Thai in Sichuan-Banna. Sichuan-Banna Thai people, they speak language. They can go to Chiang Mai, maybe half they can understand. So Thai people in Yunnan near Myanmar this area we call Rui Li, De Hong. They all Dai, we call Dai, Dai area. This is Dai area and the Sichuan-Banna Dai. They all, we will call them Dai. But they will Dai language different. they don't understand each other. So China is very big, but when you go to Dali, you can say no Thai language origin. There is Yi nationality, Yi language. It is all different Thai people. So it's very interesting when you visit Dali. So today I will briefly introduce this issue. Thank you very much. Yeah.
ที่ท่านได้รับชมรับฟังไปแล้วเป็นการบรรยายของดร.ฉูในหัวข้อความคืบหน้า1แถบ1เส้นทางและการเรียนรู้ของประเทศจีนในประเทศไทยเป็นการบรรยายที่มีสาระไม่น้อยและหวังว่าไอ้ตรงนี้ก็จะสะท้อนถึงความต้องการในการวางกรอบของการรับฟังการบรรยายภายใต้อยากเข้าถึงความชัดเจนของ Belt and Road Initiative หรือ BRI อย่างไรสำหรับผู้ที่เข้าไปร่วมทัศนศึกษาและดูงานในครั้งนี้รวมทั้งอยู่ในขั้นตอนที่มาเผยแพร่ในรายการคนทำเมืองเพื่อขยายวงในการรับรู้ของพ่อแม่พี่น้องคนไทยที่สนใจในความสัมพันธ์ระหว่างไทยจีนแล้วสนใจในเรื่องเศรษฐกิจและจะขับเคลื่อนอย่างไรจีนจะเป็นหัวรถจักรอย่างไรไทยจะร่วมตรงไหนอย่างไรบทความนี้น่าจะชี้บอกทิศทางให้เราพออนุมานได้พอสมควรก็ขอขอบคุณมิสเตอร์ฉูเฉินมิ่งที่ให้เกียรติฝ่ายไทยมาบรรยายในครั้งนี้ที่คุณหมิงในวันที่21ที่ผ่านมา